though we really have to move forward because we are moving to the last part of our conference today, of our kickoff event. I really thank all the panelists from the different institutions that joined us at this last session, and I would call in those from the project to have concluding remarks, and I hope that we will try to be strong, to the point, but also on time. So Lena, are you going first?
I'm just from the Twitter world, so thank you so much, everyone, for your great remarks and recommendations and concrete points on what to take into account. I think it was very enlightening what Birgit van Hoed just said about those existing reports on Romania and Spain that we should continue to build on, and what we heard from OSCE ODIHR of their work in the area, also Council of Europe, Roma team's work, and upcoming conference that we are also will try to promote on our channels, and of course the work of IRA and the very definition that I think it's a very useful tool, instrument to counter distortion and to highlight what happened to Romani communities across the EU. Well, for us, mainly and foremost, focusing on Romania and Spain. So CHACHIPEN will be really taking into account all what we heard, and we are just looking forward for cooperation with you, further interaction, fruitful and self-reflective, and what it was mentioned before, self-critical discussions. Yeah, so just finishing this very long day, thank you so much, and thank you for our attendees also, and let's keep in touch via Twitter and other channels, and we hope there will be more opportunities for exchange.
Thank you, Lena. Guillermo, do you want to go, or shall I go? You're muted. Okay. No.
Now, I haven't introduced myself. I am Guillermo Ruiz from Central Council of German, Sinti and Roma. I wanted just to thank all panelists for these amazing presentations, and I would like to stress some important points that panelists have addressed during the whole day. One point is the importance of the advocacy work, because all the achievements we have, for example, in Germany, for example, with this commission of independent experts, is the result of a very hard and long advocacy work made especially by the Central Council, but also by other organizations. And also, Thomas Hammerberg stated that the commission in Sweden is the result as well of a very strong advocacy work of the Swedish organizations. And I would also, I do believe that this we would achieve a lot only if we unify forces among Sinti organizations, and if we build coalitions with other civil society organizations. I think this is the way, because the Roma voices should be heard, first of all, and secondly, this will ensure that the process will take place. It will not end up after a short period. These are the two points I would like to stress.
Thank you very much, Guillermo. So I'm gonna forget as the one of the other partner of the project, and me speaking for the whole of the day. I would just like to say that practically we really see, and we saw it and we heard it from all the presentations, that has been a lot. achieve in the area of anti-Gypsyism. I think that's an enormous achievement, at least for me, of being an advocate for so many years, that we are on the same line with the institution. We use the same vocabulary, we use the same, we agree on our objectives, and we want to go the same direction. Because what I think is important, that though we achieved a lot on the paper and on kind of the policy design, our people still don't feel this on their skin. And Romani people across Europe, they still struggle with their daily survivor and facing hostility on every single step in their lives. And it was also said that, but we still have to have in mind that anti-Gypsyism is a symptom of a much larger disease, which is institutional, structural, and it kind of gives an unequal system of power. And if it's maintained, it's divisive, and it kind of bring a wrong narrative about us. So we have to tackle this anti-Gypsyism. We should engage in all fronts to be the leading advocates for the change, stepping out into the politics. I like that point very much, that it's also not just sort of about the political will, but also the political power. And then we have to give us opportunity to learn from the experiences of the other groups and to build on the success to achieve some results in this fight. And it was also said by many participants today, we should not limit ourselves to the Roma-specific policies only. The anti-racism was mentioned a lot, but I would really also strengthen the dimensions of social inclusion, interethnic dialogue, social economic development, the green and environmental politics, but also we have very present COVID-19 recovery plans where Roma has to be also targeted. And of course, the importance lies on the local level and the mobilization of the local people. And we need to advocate for more participation of people at the policy development, that they should be stepping out the decision-making process and monitoring with the aim to improve policies for Roma integration. And this event was a kickoff event of our CHACHIPEN project, building on the experiences of European countries, such as Germany and Sweden, to fight the anti-Gypsyism. We really, at least the contribution that we want to bring is the mobilization of the civil society and political powers, building alliances and coalitions that to be successfully implemented. And I really thank all the panelists and the attendees. They stayed with us until now. All the project partners for the great job that Lina and Miriam from SEPS, they did in the preparation of the event, and also to Jonathan Mack from the Central Council. And I think that we should also give a big applause for our translators, because they did an amazing job throughout all the day to bring the translation to Romani, to open up a bit the conversations we have to the wider Roma public as well.
I would like just to add also thanks for Chun Luk, who is behind the screens making this event so smooth today. And once again, thank you for Ergo Network, for Central Council for German Sinti and Roma. They will be responsible for coalition building and awareness raising, while SEPS will be responsible for research dimensions. And yeah, our amazing translators, Giuseppe Mose and Saido Yasarov, has been mentioned. So thank you so much. And this would not have been possible without also our great attendees who have been posing a lot of questions.